Hello Virgo, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for watching my channel. I hope everyone is having a great start to their 2024 year. We're going to be doing your beginning of January reading for the year. Just as a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Understand everything here is to help you create the situations in life that you want, empowering your choice to do so. Okay, okay, so for some of you, let's talk about your distant and long-term past. For some of you, it's really saying you've left certain situations. Let me start with this one. Six of what was it? Swords right here. Talking about leaving situations where I think for some of you, whether it be a relationship again or any situation that was very tough, I have a feeling for some of you, you're trying to move on to like calmer shores, and stuff like that, because we got the 10 of Wands here in reversed as well. If you've ever felt overburdened by something, in the past, or you're moving on to like a different relationship of some kind, for some of you especially, it was really just leaving things in the past that caused you a lot of pain, whether it be toxic relationships or just anything that made you overwhelmed, drained, and stuff like that. I also see the Lovers, because here it's really saying that for some of you, you moved on from past relationships, and maybe for some of you, you found a new relationship that actually gives you, what you want, because I see a lot of other cards here, like the Two of Cups, Three of Cups here, a lot of things with love for some of you Virgo out there. So really, it could be two things. If you have a partner already, it could just be a reinvention of that love, getting a deeper emotional fulfillment from it as well. Maybe you had arguments, maybe you had misunderstandings, maybe both of you were stressed out to the max, but by being able to communicate and being able to really see each other eye to eye and as equals and to listen to one another, it has unlocked new love for you, a new sense of what it is to be in love, to have a partner who you can communicate, trust, and heal with from any type of disagreements as well. So there's some of you out there, either you have deepened your love connection or found a new love connection in your past. And I think for some of you, you're taking it with you into your future as well. So let's see in terms of your present moment. Love seeing this. We got the Justice card right here, right in the center of your reading. So for some of you, there could be things like marriage, Justice card on top of just any type of advice card. It also talks about legalities, So here, if you're working with the court or anything like that, there is something for some of you, this could lead to possible marriage, because right underneath the Justice card, we have the Two of Cups, which I will touch upon as well. So you go from Lovers to Justice to Two of Cups, where there's something saying like you are going to share something with one another. You're going to share some type of love for each other, by doing some type of, tradition, if you will. So we also got the Queen of Swords right here, very much like that Justice card. It's showing that you really have some clarity about a certain situation in your life. You feel powerful enough to understand it, to be knowledgeable in it, but you're also able to just like accept it for what it is, with an air of caution. Of course, she holds that sword, but she does it rightfully so, because she knows everything objectively, So there's something here in terms of a certain situation, if it is love for some of you, but this also comes right underneath that Six of Swords. So I really feel like for some of you, as you moved on from anything in the past that may have caused you pain, you've come to realize, the benefit of why it had to happen, and it's only made you stronger for some of you, much more wise, as well. So there, I kind of see that with that Queen of Swords. We also got the Three of Wands right here. It's funny, this comes right underneath the 10 of Wands. So we got both suits just showing each other, mirroring that. So really it's saying, here with that 10 of Wands, if you ever felt any type of like, stress, as I said, being over encumbered or overwhelmed, having a lot of weight on your shoulders, that was part of a certain journey that now has passed. So now this Three of Wands is really saying, where do you want to pivot your next course of action? In this card, this person is able to look toward the ocean and actually look behind him and to see how far he's come. So really it's saying, this is a point where you can kind of pivot and change your course of action if there's certain things that no longer are your responsibility or you don't want to take responsibility for anymore. So really with that Three of Wands, there's a big change and pivot that can happen with that as well. Let's talk about the future and things that might be coming in for some of you. As I said before, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, it's really saying, there's a celebration of love of some kind for some of you. It could be pregnancy too. You go from 2 people to 3. All right here. So I've gotten this with other people who I've done readings for, and it turned out to be about pregnancies when I asked them after the reading. And, it's crazy because, it could be something for some of you. As I said, with the legality of that Justice card and the Lovers card, you could be wanting to expand your family, get married, share a house or living situation together, all of that stuff. So I could definitely see that between those 2 cards, especially if love is on the plate for you. We got the Four of Pentacles here as well. The only Pentacles, which is interesting, but I really think there's something here saying that there is something to benefit in terms of January toward the beginning of being more conservative, whether it be with your money, your health, your energy, whatever it is. I think here, if love is the focus, maybe focusing on your relationships with that person to get things. As I said, if you are going to propose, if you're going to expand or deepen your love in some way, I think a lot of this energy is going to be conserved for that relationship, whether it be in any type of financial things that may come from it as well, like buying a ring, figuring out the venues, trying to budget how many people you can invite to the wedding, stuff like that, and of course even legal stuff as well. So really, I see here being the only Pentacles, and a lot of this is talking about love and expansion of some kind, I think that's really what some of you Virgos might be going through, deepening that love, expanding that love for some of you and your relationships as well. So let's pull out some cards for clarity. Oh, love seeing that. Okay. So first off, this comes from the past. We got the Five of Pentacles right here. So this one is really talking about, if there was anything, as I said, you got that Six of Swords, that 10 of Wands, talking about if there was any type of miscommunication, this was talking about really at your weakest, how do you feel at your weakest? And do you really believe that at the end of the day? Here, what's the word they have? Material trouble. If any of you have fought over money, finances, balancing budgets, balancing who's responsible for what, especially, money troubles can change relationships. I understand, but also it talks about, just where are you at your weakest, and do you believe it? Do you believe in a poverty mindset? Do you believe in that you're lacking in any type of way? That could be something in the past that you are or have let go, or really could have stemmed some of those misunderstandings, in terms of that, it's really just really understanding your situation so much more, putting yourself in a very real place in your life and saying, am I living on the streets? No. If you were, sorry, that's horrible. And I could understand that card very much so, but yeah, but it's like really saying if your relationships were lacking, were they really lacking, or were you just making, a unrealistic expectation or comparison to other people or people in the media or the TV, when that's all illusions anyway. So really, I think that's something that could be stemmed from the past in terms of letting your weaknesses become your reality when they're not, especially with that Five of Pentacles. We got the Seven of Swords here as well, because as I said, that Five of Pentacles, and you get to the Seven of Swords, it talks about any types of lies or deceit, that may arise from illusions or fear, So if that kind of, if any of you, whoever this resonates with, if that kind of crept into your relationship, that type of lacking feeling, or like, that we should be something else, it's just illusions and lies, I think for some of you, you've gotten past that and seen through a lot of those lies. For some of you, communicated through some of those things, and now you're able to make yourself available for love, deepen your connections, etc. And finally, we got the King of Wands. So here, King of Wands really, it's saying, I love seeing it in the artwork of this deck, because all these cards with the wands, it just shows they're on fire. I love seeing that. It's kind of, I get this feeling of just being reborn from that Five of Pentacles, that Seven of Swords, all of that stuff. You're being reborn into really the King of Wands, which is talking about you're taking control of your actions. You've gotten, you've removed any type of fear or illusion. Now you're ready to have a very clear mind, as I said with that Queen of Swords, to make your whatever ambitions or achievements you want happen. You're really starting to take control of what you have control over in life, your very real reality, if you will, in order to make it happen, and removing anything else that gets in the way, especially illusions like that, So let's pull out some more cards for clarification. Yeah, I think I just see a lot of things with love and deepening connections for some of you, whoever that relates with. Let's see. How much even more so? Okay, let's start with this one. As I said, union. As I said, for some of you, is really could be a new relationship, deepening your relationship, or expanding your current relationship on that love level, whoever your partner is. Purification, as I said, that rebirth with that King of Wands, like, you were put through the test and you were purified by the fires, So really, I feel like by really seeing your light, understanding your light, and doing away with the shadow and not focusing on that, that light has purified you in a certain way where you can focus on very real things and how to change your situations in the way you want them to. We also got gratitude. Love seeing this as well because, as I said, for some of you, you've moved on from much tougher situations in the past, whether they be with your lover or partner or not. And finally, I think you've moved into a place with a lot of love and things to celebrate, in places of power as well. So I think for some of you, I think that gratitude is starting to come out. Things are starting to make more sense, if that makes sense. And let's pull out one last card. What do we got? Divine animals. Love seeing this. Look at this. Love seeing this. We got the King of Wands with that lion, and we got divine animals. We got another lion. So very much I see here like that strength card also in the tarot, one of the other major arcana. I feel like this is calling out to that. Really, in terms of divine animals, I'm just going to talk about the strength card, honestly. For some of you, I think you've put in a lot of persistence and resilience toward your goals, whether they be in love or otherwise. And by doing so, you have been able to tame the inner beast within. I feel like for some of you, even find that inner beast within, whether that be with your lover or mate or your ambitions, whatever it is. But I feel like here, you are able to make something happen with that strength card. I keep looking at divine animals, but even though, it could be so many things, I feel like, but really, I think the lion is the creature that is really trying to show you Virgos that you are a lion, you're fierce, that you're able to withstand and overcome things as well, and to get what you want out of life. And for some of you, it is love. So that's kind of what I see for you Virgos out there for the beginning of January. If this video did resonate, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave me a comment if you like. I love reading comments and getting back to you guys. And if you are not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. I got a bunch of subscribers this past month, which I'm so grateful for. If you are watching and you have subscribed, thank you so much. But that's all I got for you right now. I have more for you later on. But I just want to say thanks again for watching, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.